Hi there, it's Celeste Eden, and I'm going to be flipping through a year's worth of my self-care planner girl planner. So I started in October, and I'm gonna do my best so that you can see, hopefully as clearly as possible, my spreads, although I found this is not super easy. I also discovered that on the iPad Pro, the microphone sucks, and the microphone that I use to record my self-care planner girl course doesn't fit. There's actually no place on the iPad Pro to plug in a microphone, so that's a little frustrating. Anyways, starting in with my planner, what I did was I would write about where I was having pain, and I would grade my pain, and I would draw my pain on these humanoid forms for my own tracking purposes. And I found that the more that I did this, the more I was able to actually reduce my pain, because I realized when I was in pain and what was causing it, because I could go back and look and say, oh, my hand hurts, and oh, that's because I tried opening a bottle of pop, and I don't normally drink pop, and that's why my hand hurts, or I was coloring and that's why my hand hurts. So and then rating my pain, I could see if it was going up or down, and I could make sure I was doing the right things to hopefully make it go down. And then as I began to slack off and do other things with my planner that didn't weren't so much tracking pain, but other things, I did notice my pain shot back up again, and then I came back to this format. Now, my whole planner is not this format because you would be bored stiff. So anyways, like I said, I kind of really felt there after those 6 weeks that I really knew what I was doing, and I began to decorate. This is the Spoonie character that I made for all of us Spoonies in the group. I still kept the humanoid forms, and I began to try using some stamps. I really enjoyed decorating with stamps. Sometimes I would just find cute little images that I would tape in. I was really good about making the goals. I used my tiny stickers as the tracker. I think that is my favorite thing I've ever done, because I do not like using small stickers. I've always been a really big Happy Planner fan, but now, to be honest, it's so big and it's so heavy, it's actually difficult to me to use, even though I'm only at home. And I got my first mini planner starting here in July that I'm going to be using. So it's going to be really interesting to see if after a year using the mini planner, if I miss the big planner, which I've always used, or if I'm going to go back. So we shall see. Stay tuned for 6 months. So here I decorated a little bit for Christmas, right? And as I kind of got a little bit more busy around Christmas, I started less writing down what hurts and more just kind of making notes and stuff. I didn't have any of the shapes of the outline of the girl that I used, or that I have for you to download for free in the Wellness Self-Care Planner group. So definitely check that out. We have a lot of free downloads, like this page. So I would use the self-care priorities down here, and I used the monthly spreads for making my appointments. I was keeping really good track of how much money I was spending there. That was good. I do that every once in a while. Write down every single penny I spend, so I can just kind of I'll take a little thermometer of my finances, little financial reading. Here's my precious kitty. I like using these. I use them for something different every month. Up here, the little trackers. I got these big printable stickers off of Etsy for the large Happy Planner, and I really like that. All my little dashboard flippy things are from Lovely Planner, and they're free downloads on her email list. I also have an email list that gets you free stickers. If that's something that you want, you can just join there, and then you won't miss any of my announcements either. So let's see. We are going into February now. So, February, I released the Self-Care Planner Girl course that I made. And that's one of the most fulfilling things I've ever done in my life, making that course. As you can see, COVID's coming, and so doctor appointments are canceling. Everybody's doing the self-isolating. I really like to use stickers, and I kind of have a clever-y, mosaic-y, collage-y kind of style. I love this little a note to myself that this my left knee gave out completely and I couldn't walk. I use a wheelchair because my joints aren't strong enough to hold me with my chronic fatigue continuously. So if I do too much, they give out completely, and then I'm really in trouble. So I really have to track my self-care is really a matter of life and death for me. And if you've ever been in a crash, you know what I mean about how horrible that is. So I also want to point out that I started this group because I knew I needed to be held accountable with wellness, and we've been doing it for 2 years. We have over 3,000 members now. And when I started, I had never finished a planner decoratively like this in my life. And that's why I started it, because I wanted to kind of have accountability. I knew if people were like watching me that I would do it. And I'm so grateful to you girls, because really you're the reason that I've come this far and now have full planners full of decorative stuff. I've been planning since 1991, since grade 7, and I'm now 42. And I never did use decorative stickers. I always just used planners. So the decorating was totally new for me. And I found that it's really fun and really relaxing. And it's like my me time. And it's, it just really allows me to kind of focus on myself and be a kid and, you know, play with stickers essentially. So I've realized the importance of doing it, and now I do it. And because I have you wonderful ladies who I know are going to be expecting to see my spreads every Sunday, I make sure I get it done. Now, I have learned the hard way that the best way for me to actually get spreads done and still continue to enjoy it and not give up because it's work is to decorate in advance. So I decorate my whole spread in advance, and that means that sometimes everything isn't exactly the way it should be, but I kind of guess and I do my best. And you know, it's really not as bad as I thought it would be. Like, for example, I have cleaning here because I know, oh, my cleaning lady, she's probably going to come on Thursday. And if she comes on Wednesday, that's not a big deal, because it's not like I'm going to reference this in 2 years and go, oh, geez, which day did she come, right? You know, unless it's a murder trial, and hopefully that doesn't happen. And if she watches this, that's going to be funny because she's going through a divorce with her husband right now. So even though I said that didn't mean to come out like that in case it's a murder trial. Oh my goodness. Forgive me. She knows who she is. Nobody else knows who she is. Okay, one other person knows who she is in this group, but she's also my friend too, so it's okay. And then again, this is probably one of my favorite spreads. May the 4th be with you. Which, by the way, I've made some digital planners because I wanted to check that out. And I made a really cool Star Wars one. If you're into that, you should definitely check out my affordable digital planners. They're undated, so you can use them forever, and they're really beautiful. I buy the graphics and I make them all myself. I like it because if you write something and you screw up, instead of having to use whiteout, which looks so ugly or whatever, you just erase it and you get to start all over again. And sometimes I do little things like this. Like I just made this. I think it's hilarious. And I keep track again of all my money here because I was doing a no spend. You'll notice if you're in the wellness self-care planner girl Facebook group that I do no spend challenges quite a few times throughout the year, just to make sure we're kind of staying on track with the finances, because sometimes it ain't happening. And then I just, you know, it helps me really get back on track. So, and here we're into June. Oh, sorry. I decided as it's getting hot that 4 things is too much, so I put stickers over the other ones, and I'm like, those are now going to become just 2 goals on that side for the summer. In the summer I get sick more than usual because of the heat. It gives me just crippling fatigue. So now this actually started out as one of my quote-unquote ugly spreads where I was just going to use a bunch of ugly stuff, and then I kind of ended up liking how it worked out in the end. So, you know, sometimes that happens, and other times I use just kits like this one, which I really like. What a great Father's Day card. Hey, isn't that awesome? I didn't send it because I haven't given him a Father's Day card probably since I was 20, and you know, while it's ironic, I didn't think he'd appreciate the humor. So, you can see here I'm going to read a book every day, right? Kind of change things up. I started using my female shapes again because I realized, holy crap, I'm falling apart and it's hot and I don't know what's causing my pain anymore because I haven't been paying attention. And here's where we are right now in July, where I've given myself a prescription to read, write, rest, and repeat. And my laptop's broken, so I can't do anything else. And it's been a week, and I'm already going crazy because I am such a entrepreneurial, self-motivated type A workaholic. I enjoy working. I love working. And so here I am, making this YouTube channel for you guys because so many women have asked to see flip throughs of my planner. And then I do it, and then I see it gets like 3 views in the Facebook group because stupid Facebook controls what you see and doesn't show you all of the posts anymore, right? So I thought, if I'm going to do it, I at least want everybody to see it. So I'm going to give this whole YouTube thing a shot. Hopefully I will improve over time. I know things aren't great right now. Like I could probably use better lighting and a microphone and stuff like that. I am way better at my self-care planner girl course is like totally recorded professionally with microphone and everything, and it's really nice, but I haven't figured out how to do it for YouTube yet, but I will. If you've got girls like this, then I will keep it up. If there's enough people who want it, I will keep it up. So as you can see, I decorate in advance, and I believe that I've got to about my birthday done, which is August, which is August. And that's the last one. Yeah, so when I finish this, I'll probably do another one, maybe a little bit quicker. Boy, that's really being stubborn. I don't know if there's another page there or not. I'm probably gonna do all this work and there's nothing there. That's my birthday week, so I haven't got the birthday stickers yet, but that is what I wanted to show you guys, and thank you so much for watching. This is my wellness planner 2019 and 2020. You can subscribe below if you don't want to ever miss out on my videos. And I thank you very much for watching. Bye.